Now, how's the show changed since 1994? Do you change it a lot?
Constantly.
When Ian actually showed me the DVD of the original, and I didn't really recognize Handful at all, as I know it. And what happens quite a lot is when people my age come and see the show, I think because you have lots of artists coming out and doing concerts where they are miming and doing that, the magic of watching somebody just playing a piano live for real right there, it's...
And singing.
You know, everything
live.
old is new again. I firmly believe that. And we've come back to that point now where simple entertainment is mind-blowing for people in an age where music is all techno-based and overmixed and overdubbed. And you strip all of that away and you suddenly have a simple show that it's as if you've never seen it before. That's why people come back 10, 20... There's two ladies in Johannesburg who've seen the show now...
I think it's 64 times.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Over
What does
the
it
years.
feel like for you guys to hear that people actually want to come back and see you that many times?
It's humbling.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what you're giving to them. And that's a fantastic feeling that somebody feels that they are that elated by the show that they need to keep coming back. Either that or they're demented and they need medication. But whatever, we're thrilled that they come.
And remember, that's over 20 years, and it also shows the show is so much greater than the sum of its parts. And it actually doesn't matter who's in it, because they've been coming since 94 when it was Ian and Brian. Now they would have gone to see Roelof and Jeremy in the past.
Yeah, we're on our, this is the fifth combination of the show. And in Johannesburg, there are all three combinations playing. Roelof and Jonathan, Jonathan and myself, Roelof and myself. So in 5 days, you could literally see three different casts. And it's three completely different shows doing the same thing. But the effect is like seeing three completely different shows.
And the amount of people who have done block bookings of seeing the show 3 nights in a row, simply for that reason, is actually quite amazing.
Wow, that is amazing.
No other... well, there isn't another South African show, or show actually, that I know of, where people will do that.
Now, we already know what the fans think of the show. I always think it's interesting to find out, what do your family members say when they come and see, or when they saw the show for the first time?
My gran cried. She cries at the drop of a hat.
Okay.
But what was interesting is when I first auditioned for Grease, which was Ian gave me my first job, my mom said to me, play the piano for him because you'll probably do a handful of keys one day. And she never got to see the show. But when my gran saw the show for the first time, she just said, there was just so much music. It just didn't stop. And you don't use any music because we don't read in the show. She said, I don't know how it sits in your head.
My family have three completely different reactions. My wife goes, how many times must I see it this run? Because she's seen many. My daughter will come every night. And my son is a very cool hip-hop dancer. So, yeah, Dad, it's cool. I've seen it this year.
Well, they're all
absolutely
great reactions
all valid,
in their own way.
They're all valid, and I really don't prescribe to anyone. What does happen, is what is great for my son, though, is he has a really weird black sense of humor. So the show is right up his alley, because the show has a really weird black sense of humor a lot of the time.
That's amazing. Okay, remind us one last time what times you're playing, where you're going to be, and then we're going to head on it.
8 o'clock, Tuesday to Saturday at Theatre on the Bay, and then matinees on Saturday and Sunday at 3 o'clock. We're running at Theatre on the Bay until August the 10th, and I'm not just saying this, but we always sell out, so please book now, because otherwise you will not get in for the last 2 weeks. It just, delighted to say that my bank manager confirms that we will always be sold out.
Great, thank you guys for coming in.
Thank you, Missy.